Hi, class. I hope you've had fun the beginning of the week looking for some birds and hope you found a bunch of different ones. I know in my yard I've seen a dove, seen blackbirds, those big noisy ones. I've seen a little hummingbird coming to my flowers, getting nectar. So keep your eye out for birds. And we've learned a little bit about birds, and we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about another type of animal that God created, and that is probably my least favorite, reptiles. Reptiles. So I'm going to share a screen with you guys, and we're going to see what we can learn about birds and reptiles. So, God's amazing creatures. Remember, we learned some things about birds, and we learned that birds have feathers, birds lay eggs, and birds have wings. Most birds fly, not all of them. Do you remember a couple that don't fly? Penguins, ostrich. Some birds swim. What birds swim that you know of? Ducks, penguins. So we learned a little bit about birds. Now let's look at another classification of animals, reptiles. All right, what animals are reptiles? Ooh, who is that? You are right. Alligators and crocodiles are both a type of reptile. Turtles and tortoises are reptiles. Have you been to the zoo and seen this giant tortoise that's out sometimes? It's amazing. And look at the beautiful design on the back of this. Doesn't it look like someone drew it? That's right, God did. He is the creator, isn't he? The most creative one. Lizards. This little guy, he's a gecko. I think his little toes are cute. I'm not sure what kind of lizard this is. You might see him out on the rocks out in your yard, I think. And, oh, snakes. Do you like snakes? Or do you not like snakes? They do have pretty markings, don't they? But these are all types of reptiles. So I have a book I'm going to read you, and I thought if I put the pictures there, that they would be bigger for you to see while I'm reading the story. Okay, so here we go. What is a snake? It is a reptile. Snakes are cold-blooded. That means their body temperature depends on the temperature of the air around them. People are warm-blooded. Our body temperature stays about the same, 98.6 degrees, no matter where we are. But snakes often bask in the sun to warm themselves up or hide in the shade to cool off. A snake's body is covered with hard little plates called scales. It may look wet and slimy, but it's actually dry. Snakes don't have legs, so they can't walk. They have to glide on their bellies or move their bodies from side to side to get where they want to go. Next page. Snakes have 2 eyes, but they don't have eyelids, so they can't blink. Many snakes can see very well. They don't have ears, but snakes hear by feeling vibrations as they slither across the ground. And they can smell with the help of their forked tongue. Oops, we need the next page. There we go. You see his no eyelids, so he can't blink. Now, can you see his forked tongue sticking out there? Can't see it very well. It goes up here. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? No ears, they just feel the vibrations. Where do snakes live? All over the world, but they especially like to be where it is warm. Snakes can be found in jungles, deserts, swamps, and forests, sometimes even in our own backyard or our own school. They climb through the trees, hide in grass and among rocks, and glide across the sand. Some even live in oceans, lakes, and rivers. What do snakes eat? They eat meat. So they are called carnivores, a big word that means meat eaters, carnivore. Most snakes feed on small animals, but larger snakes can eat big animals. Look at all these animals a snake might have to eat. How do snakes catch their food? Catch and kill their food. Snakes are sneaky. Sometimes they hide and wait for a meal to pass by. Other times they creep up on an animal and attack with their sharp teeth. Some snakes use their big hollow fangs to give victims a shot of deadly venom. Can you see the venom dripping out of his fangs? That's poison, venom. One kind of cobra can blind animals by spitting venom into their eyes. Some snakes use their big, strong bodies to squeeze the life out of an animal. This is called constriction, like Jimmy's boa constrictor. How do snakes eat and digest their food? They always swallow a meal whole, sometimes while it is still alive. It can take an hour to get a big animal into a snake's belly and weeks to digest it. Snakes have very strong stomach juices that can dissolve even bones and teeth. Look at this, swallowing that guy. Did you see the pictures on our website of Mr. Doherty's walk? And he found a snake that was in the middle of having some dinner. How do snakes protect themselves? Any way they can. Some snakes are great hunters, but sometimes they get hunted themselves. Large birds, crocodiles, and other animals love a tasty snake snack. Some hide by blending into their surroundings. This is called camouflage. Others are brightly colored, like this one, to warn predators that they may be venomous. This rattlesnake hisses loudly and rattles his tail to frighten enemies. The rubber boa curls into a ball and hides its head if attacked. The black mamba moves as fast as 7 miles per hour to escape predators, and the hognose snake rolls over and plays dead. How do snakes grow up? Most snakes hatch from eggs. The eggs are rough and leathery, not brittle like bird eggs. Some snakes give birth to live babies. Newborn baby snakes can take care of themselves right away. And just as you outgrow your clothes, snakes get too big for their scaly skins. Several times a year, they have to shed or peel their skin off. It comes off in one piece, just like a sock. Look at all the colors on this guy. Do snakes make good pets? Give me thumbs up if you would like a snake for a pet. Thumbs down if no. Jason Morgan here at school, our 5th grader, he has snakes for pets. Not me. It says it depends on you and your family. But a few of these animals, garter, king, and corn snakes, for example, are easy to keep. And if treated properly, they can become one of the most interesting pets you'll ever own. Would you like a snake for a pet? I don't think I would. All right. I have a little song you can sing with me, okay? I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor. I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor. I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor, and I don't like it very much. Oh no, he swallowed my toes. Oh gee, he swallowed my knees. Oh flip, he swallowed my hips. Oh fiddle, he swallowed my middle. Oh drat, he swallowed my... I've been swallowed by a boa constrictor. I've been swallowed by a boa constrictor. I've been swallowed by a boa constrictor, and I don't like it very much. All right, maybe you will find a snake this week too. Who knows? All right, have fun, you little scientists, and enjoy your time outside in God's beautiful creation.